Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh, the honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, peace and blessings to the elect. So I'm going to read this scripture real quick before I drive off. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and 38, and it reads, "Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul." Alright, so, we just finished camp, and brothers were ending it off with finishing the race. You gotta make it to the end. Even if you feel like you have a little bit more, if you have nothing in the tank, keep going, because it's a little bit. You still have a lot more to go. One of the brothers was saying that you'll be surprised that you can have, let's say there's 12 miles in the race, the last mile of the race you can have way more energy than the first 11 miles of the race. And I just wanted to bring an example of, there was this time when when I was younger and I was in a daycare camp, and I had forgot something in the park, because the leader, or I should say teacher, she was my dad's friend, so there was a whole bunch of kids around, and we were leaving the park, just going for a walk, and there was a time I left something in the park, and I told her I was gonna run back and go get it.
Speed camera ahead.
So as I'm running back to go get it, I start getting tired, and I start to slow down. Then I see the parking view, and I slow down even more. But then a dog started chasing me, and I started running like I never had before. I was like, yo, I had so much more energy left. Like, all of a sudden I was filled with energy, because I didn't want the dog to bite me. So I ran there like there was no tomorrow. Get to this thing real quick. And, I had in that moment, I had so much more energy than I first did when I started running. Because when I first started running, I was running with speed, but I had so much more energy that time. And that goes to show you that you still have more left in the tank. You can still keep going. In order to be saved, you have to make it to the end of the race. You want that prize, right? You want that crown, and make it to the end and cross that finish line. Cross that finish line with everything you have. Don't slow down once you start to see the finish line, because we're starting to see the finish line right now, and we'll see even more in Jacob's trouble. But don't stop. Make sure you cross it. You give it all that you have. You see that finish line, you keep going, you go faster, you go harder. You want the Lord's name to be glorified. You keep going. Keep running that race. Don't stop. Keep going. You don't want to be one of the ones that look back, and then when you look forward again, there's nothing left but death and destruction. Because once you look back, the Lord don't know you. He said it himself. So you want to keep going. You want to show the Lord. There's a scripture, roughly paraphrasing. The Lord comes back, he wants to find his servants so doing. When he comes back, he wants to see his servants doing the work. His work. Not stopping, not slowing down. With fire, with passion and heat. You don't stop. Well, what is there to stop? There's nothing to stop. You keep going. You want to show the Lord that you want him to come back. Because if you look back and you slow down, that must mean you don't want the Lord to come back. You want to dwell in this wicked ass world, like Lot's wife. She looked back because she didn't want to let go of the worldly pleasures. And ultimately, what happened to her. Lot kept going, because he was instructed not to look back. He didn't look back. He kept going. He knew his wife was with him. Like, he knew already. He's like, well, I gotta keep going. Don't let no one or nothing slow you down. you know, Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. You know, until next time, shalom.